Okay, question 4 I've already set up. So again, to simplify it, you've got to rationalize the denominator. So we multiply by the conjugate. Again, same thing as the bottom, but change the signs. So on the top here, you do firsts. So 6 root 7 times root 7. Okay, so you can write it by the side if you want. Okay, root 7 times root 7 is just 7, isn't it? So that'll be 6 times 7, which is 42. Outers then, 6 root 7 times root 2. Okay. Right, which is, of course, 6 root 14, okay, because you can put the 7 and the 2 together, multiply them, so root 14, okay. So then you've got the inners, 11 root 2 times root 7 will be minus 11 root 14, and then lasts 11 root 2 times 2 is going to be, I'll write it down if you want, okay. Because you've got root 2 times root 2, that's just 2, so that'll be 11 times 2. Okay, so that'll be take away 22. On the bottom then, you've got first root 7 times root 7, which is 7. Outers, root 7 times root 2, which is root 14. Inners, negative root 14. Lasts then, root 2 times root 2 is 2. You're taking it away. So they cancel as normal. On the top then, you've got 42 take away 22 is 20. 6 take away 11 is negative 5 root 14, all over 5. Okay, on the top then, we can factorize out of 5. So it'll be 4 take away root 14 over 5. The 5's cancel, and you're left with 4 take away root 14. Okay, part B, right? With part B, you've got this here. So again, I would do this in parts. I would do the first bit to begin with, 3 over 2 root 6. Okay, so you're going to multiply by the, to rationalize it now, we need to multiply by, you just got one term here, haven't you? You've got 2 root 6. So you can multiply it by root 6, okay, over root 6. Alright, that will rationalize it. You could multiply by 2 root 6 if you wanted to. If you wanted to multiply by the whole thing, 2 root 6 then, and 2 here. But it wouldn't actually, you don't actually need to do that, because of course you'd end up with the same answer as what I'm doing here, because if I did 2 root 6 on the top, 2 root 6 on the bottom, okay, the 2's would end up cancelling there, okay, so you don't need to do that. So on the top, 3 times root 6 is 3 root 6. On the bottom, root 6 times root 6 is 6, times the 2 is 18. Okay, no, times the 2 is 12, isn't it? Okay, so you've got 3 root 6 over 12. 3 over 12 simplifies to be a quarter, so you get root 6 over 4. Okay, that's the first bit done. The next bit then is root 6 over 2 all cubed. That means you times root 6 over 2 by itself. Okay, 3 times. Now, what's good about this, of course, when you pair them up, you get 6. Root 6 times 6 is just 6, and then you've got root 6 here. On the bottom, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. Okay, and then that can simplify again. 6 over 8 is 3 quarters. Okay, root 6. So then you want to add them together. Root 6 over 4 plus 3 quarters of root 6. So a quarter root 6 plus 3 quarters root 6 is just a whole. Yeah, because you're a quarter and 3 quarters is a whole. This is a whole root 6, 1 root 6.